Hi there, everybody. So today is the first day of the new side event, and supposedly, Root is going to be a part of all four different difficulties right here. I'm going to be going into legendary difficulty. I'm going in blind. There's a picture of Colossus, so I'm assuming you get to fight one of them at some point, but otherwise, I really have no idea what to expect. I did say that it is a quasi boss rush, so that will be something interesting to keep in mind. It is also timed, so you got 30 minutes to do everything that you need to do, and we'll see how that plays out. So what I want to do here is a couple of things. I want to bring in, Ghost and Wasp, just to blitz it, just in case. But if there is Root, I also want to try out some other champions too. So Ghost, because a lot of her kit revolves around dexing back, phasing. And all of that. Quake, because, with Root, everybody is Quake, so, Quake just keeps on quaking. I don't have him ranked up very high. I wonder why that is. Where's he at? I want to bring Nova wherever he's hiding. There he is. Way down there. Just because his whole kit involves dex or dashing at opponents. So if he's rooted in place, then effectively that node nerfs the entire character. And then Guardian, because if I'm rooted in place, I can't move. It would be nice to have a little bit extra block proficiency too. So all right, let's get going. So, okay, so 30 minutes. Yeah, it is straight up a boss rush. Okay. Combo party. I am Root. Ah, haha, funny. Attacker is rooted during special attacks. Okay. Alright, well, this spread of champs right here isn't awful. But could you imagine, like, unblockable Falcon with something like that? Nick Fury on Special 1? It's not like you're going to have a great time dexing that in the first place, but... Okay, so then with that in mind, let's get rolling. I do have Double Edge turned on, so that is why I have a slightly higher damage output, as well as why Ghost gets the buff at the beginning. Come on, special me. Okay. So intercepting is practically impossible. It is impossible. Let's do that. So Ghost is still able to phase, do her thing. I do appreciate the overly obvious hey, something is happening effect. Rip your device if if it can't handle that added effect right there. Let's have some fun with Quake. Now for this fight with Quake, I'm not going to Quake. I'm also going to get punched in the face, apparently. I'm not going to Quake proper because, Root requires them to throw their special attacks. Come on. Alright, so day one should be pretty straightforward. Day one's pretty straightforward. Okay. So everyone has fairly obvious specials to dex, which is appreciated. And if they can keep it up like this, okay, sure. I'll roll with it. Why not? But I think everybody's concerned about some of the absolute nonsense that could ensue with that mechanic in place. I don't know. Remains to be seen. Let's throw Guardian up there, because, why not? Why not? I do apologize because I will be the first to tell you guys, and I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comments, of just how scrub gameplay I am demonstrating with Guardian. I know. Oh, I know, guys. I know. Working on that. Gotta make sure I don't end with a light attack. Drain the power. So I think Magic is the first one here with a really annoying special. With her special 2. I want to see if I can try and push her to that special 2. Just to see how that plays out. Special 1 is easy enough. It's just a single hit. Special 2 is several. Which makes things a lot more interesting. Block, so hopefully she doesn't. Thank you. Yeah. Just makes things that much more interesting. Come on. Oh, the limbo's probably gonna kill me, isn't it? Yep. Alright. So yeah, Magic Special 2 is the first one that actually is annoying. So, power control for this node is going to be great, provided they keep the node exactly the same. It's like on special attacks, that's when you can't dex. Power control is going to be super useful. Again, Guardian with anybody, just increase the block proficiency is going to be super useful. But yeah, man. Really depending on how they wind up buffing Daredevil Netflix, and as soon as they introduce him as a 6-star proper. Oh, that's right. Then he may wind up being a big player. Same with OG Daredevil. OG Daredevil especially, as a 4 or 5-star max sig, with that 100% chance to evade projectiles, which would be super useful again for some of these more annoying ones. But I don't know, day 1 again. Not to whatchamacallit. Not to be overly repetitive. Day 1 is very manageable. Again, granted, right. God, that's. I say that and then immediately get clipped. Alright, come on, dude. Special me. I want to practice this. Because it really, really changes up your spacing. It really changes up your spacing. Scrub. Scrub. Because that's actually really interesting with X-Pool here. Because it really, really messes with your spacing. If you're right next to him, the timing is one thing. If you're a click away, your timing is going to be different. Rogue here, just like Magic, her special 2 is going to be fun. Both of them, actually. Because both of them are multi-hit. Just means you gotta... Come on. Not do ideal ghost gameplay. Let's see if we can bait out the special again. As with most things in the game, I think the hardest thing is knowing your opponent as opposed to knowing the character you're playing. I mean, if you're playing Ghost already, that's kind of how you play Ghost in the first place. It's much more a battle about knowing your opponent as opposed to knowing how to play Ghost super effectively. Because, I mean, Ghost gameplay is you dex and you attack. You dex and you attack. Yeah. And then you get talking and you don't pay attention and you get clipped. I'd almost say, just to be on the safe side, you really probably shouldn't intercept. Or try and intercept when they've got anti-bars of power, even with an evader, because that immediately locks you in place. So even if you time it to play around with the iframes, avoid any hitboxes, it's still gonna lock you in place, and your timing is gonna be absolutely jacked. I done goofed. I done goofed. Alright. I'd like to welcome you guys to another installment of Fighting, but Poorly, where Rob vonShoe takes the best champions of the game and absolutely butchers their kits and embarrasses himself on. Yep. Good lord. They suck. Oh, man. Come on. You also need to be a lot more mindful of just dexing back in general. Because if they throw a special while you're dexing back, you may not have dexed far enough back before they threw the special to avoid the hit. Come on, man. It's nice to see that even with the new change, the new patch, the AI still sucks. Or I should say, doesn't play ball. And he's extremely passive. Spinny, spinny, spinny. You know, I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm just gonna keep going, and we're gonna finish this thing up. I think that may be what I wind up titling this video. Rob attempts to play and strategize at the same time, and it goes about exactly as one would expect. Likewise, I wouldn't try dexing Colossus' special 2 unless you're a glutton for punishment. Because it's much the same as like trying to dex like Black Widow's heavy attack. Like that spinny kick. It's like you can dex a couple of them. But unless your timing is spot on, it's a really tough window to try and navigate around. There we go. Alright, well, there we go, guys. That is day 1 of Root. That is me making an absolute fool of myself with the best champions in the game. So, yeah, awesome. Next time, I will strategize just a little bit better and maybe just shut up when I'm playing. But Too Long Didn't Read version. Is Root going to be a problem? Potentially, but not today. So long as you play smart, play around some of the multi-hit special attacks, Colossus' special 2, Magic's special 2, Rogue is a little bit fun if you aren't paying attention. It's not challenging compared to some of the more quote-unquote fun and interactive stuff that they've thrown at us. Today, at least, isn't bad. And you know, let me know what you guys think. How'd it go for you? Did you just absolute walk all over me and my amazing scrub gameplay there. What do you think about Root? Do you think it's going to stay this way, or do you think they're going to wind up, again, making it a bit more fun and interactive? Let me know down in the comment section. But until next time, everybody, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. And be well, everyone. Bye for now.